Hello! I never actually know how to start these videos, but hello. I'm going to start doing this new thing called Book Update and Shout Out, and I'm going to try to do it every week, preferably on Mondays. And this is the first one. So basically what's going to happen is I'm just going to give a quick update of what book or books I am reading and stuff like that, update on my bookness, and then I'm going to give a shout out to a book that has been on my mind, and this can be any book. It can be a book I've read, a book I haven't read yet but I really want to, or a book I'm currently reading. It can be any of them. And then at the end I'm going to do a little shout out to a booktuber. Yeah. Okay, let's begin. For my book update, I just finished Angelfall by Susan E. 2 days ago on the 12th, I think. And this was so good that it is actually my book shout out of this week, so stay tuned and you'll see that. For currently reading, I'm reading Some Kind of Fairy Tale by Graham Joyce, and I'm about halfway through, and it's actually a lot better than I thought it would be, and probably going to finish this one this week. Yeah, and it's pretty good. So after I finish that, I'm probably going to finish The Hobbit, which I have been working on for a long time, and I'm buckle down and finish it. Yeah. As I said before, my shout out this week is Angelfall by Susan E. This book is so good. I watched a video of Reagan where she was talking about this book and other books, like in a book haul or something. I don't remember what it was, but she was talking about this book and she said it was super duper good. And I was at the store and I was thinking about getting a book, and I saw this there for $5 and I was like, yes, that's so cheap, I'm gonna buy it. So I got it, and it's really short. It's only like 280 pages, and when I was reading it at first, like, there's so much action going on in it. It's so good. I really like it. So it's about this girl named Penryn, and she's 17, and this all takes place 6 weeks after this angels of the apocalypse descended to demolish the modern world, according to the back. Anyway, so there's Penryn and her mom and her little sister who's in a wheelchair, and they're just traveling, like at the beginning of the book they're like moving places to a new secure place, and these angels come down and they see this angel fight, and there's this angel who gets his wings ripped off, and they're hiding, but then they kind of get in the middle of it, and this angel takes Penryn's little sister, who's in the wheelchair, and then her mom freaks out and runs away. So Penryn is left with this angel who has had his wings ripped out, and they basically say that they're going to help each other. He's going to help her find her sister, and she's going to help him get his wings back. And that is basically the book. So it's super good. There's so much action. It's really fast paced. I mean, right from like the beginning there's stuff going on. There's never a dull moment. It's awesome. When I was reading it at first, because I'd heard such good reviews from Reagan and stuff, I was like, this is not as good as I thought it would be and stuff, and I was like, okay, 3 stars at the beginning, but then like halfway through-ish, stuff was happening and I'm like, this is so good. And then I was like, okay, 4 stars, and then the ending, I'm like 5 stars. It's so good, and it gets better as you go in it. And there's a sequel called World After, which I have not read yet, but I really want to. And apparently these are like the first 2 in a series of at least 5 planned ones, I guess, when I looked it up. So this is my shout out for this week, because I read it and it was so good, and I just looked up a bunch of stuff and I just kept talking about it, and it makes me super happy and I really enjoy it. And if you want a full review, it's kind of better than what I gave here, you can go to my blog, the link is in the description, and I have a full review on that. Okay, my shout out, booktuber shout out this week is to Rachel from Rachel Writes, and she's pretty cool, and she's super close to 1,000 subscribers, so get on that. Yeah, her videos are really cool, and she likes awesome books, and she's awesome, so yeah, check that out. That is all for today, this book update and shout out thing. Let me know if you like this. Let me know what books I should shout out. Stuff like that. I don't know. This is an experiment right now. Subscribe for more stuff that's booky, And yeah, I will see you later. Bye! And so Penryn's left with this angel who has had his ring. This is so difficult to say.